No, I think we can't see your face. Yeah, yeah, we can see you now. Yeah. Yes, you can start.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Hi everyone. Today I'm talking about animals like some pets and some common animals like mammals and all. The first animal, what is animal? What is animals are multiple and aquatic organism that from the biological kingdom Animalia. They are characterized by their ability to move and carry through the use of muscles, and most animals are also capable of ingesting other organisms for nourishment. There's some most common, I told you, right? Animals in the world. I will be explain it more about this. Mammals. Mammals are warm-blooded animals that give to live young and included humans, humans, dogs, cats, cows, pigs, horses, like that. Birds. Birds are warm-blooded animals that lay eggs. They have feathers and wings. Birds are included eagles, hawks, owls, like that. Reptiles. Reptiles are cold-blooded animals. They lay eggs. They have scales on no legs. Reptiles include a snake, lizard, uh, like that. Fish. Fish are the cold-blooded animals that live in water. Uh, they have friends that yes, fish included shark, rears, bonifish, and lambeos. Amphibians. Amphibians are cold-blooded animals that live egg, have smooth, moist skin, and live both water and on land. Amphibians included frog, dogs, salamander, and uh, like that. That I will be more exploring later. Okay, insects. I insects are what is with the six legs. They have a body divided into three parts: head, or throw, thorax, and abdomen. Insects included ants, bees, butterflies, beetle, and mosquitoes. They have only six legs or eight, like that. Some fact about it. The blue whale is the largest animal on Earth, weighing up to 200 tons and grow up to 100 feet long. The smallest animal on Earth is rotifer, and a microscopic organism that is only about uh, 0.1 millimeters long. Some animals, such as a honeybee, can communicate with each other using complex languages. Some animals, such as an octopus, can change the color completely. Some animals, such as a salmon, can migrate thousands of miles each year. About mammals, I told you, right? I will be explaining. Mammals are the most diverse group of vertebrates on Earth, with us five 5,400 species described. They can be found in every habitat, from the deepest ocean to the highest mountain. Mammals are characterized by a number of features included hair for included is the hair of fur. All mammals have hair of fur at some points in the list. Even aquatic mammals like whales and dolphins help to keep mammals warm and protect protected from the elements. Mammary glands. Female mammals have mammary glands which produce milk to feed their young. This is one of the most distinctive feature of mammals. Okay. Uh, in truth, warm-blooded animals are uh, warm-bloodedness. Mammals are warm-blooded, meaning that they can regulate their own body temperature regardless of the temperature of their environment. This allows them to live in a wide range of habitat. Like all mammals give birth to young except monotribes, platypus and engineers, which lay eggs. Therefore, mammals have a different muscles that separate and chest cavity from the abdominal cavity. These muscles allow mammals to breathe and efficiently. About the reptiles, I'm not saying more about reptiles. Okay. Dry skin. Reptile skin is covered in the skin. Then which are the made of keratin, the same material that makes up human's hair and nails. It's like our nail and hairs. Scales protect reptiles from the element and help them to retain water. Cold-blooded, like cold-blooded metabolism. Reptiles are cold-blooded, meaning their body temperature depends on the temperature of their environment. This is why reptiles often the bask in the sun. Amplitude eggs. Reptiles' eggs amplitude means that they have a hard and shell contain a membrane that surrounds the embryo. This allows reptile to lay the eggs on land even though they are aquatic animals. Birds are a diverse group of warm-blooded vertebrates that metabolic rate of 4 a herd and a strong yet lightweight skeleton. Birds live world, uh, worldwide and range in size from this 5.5 centimeters centimeter 2.2 and assuming moving bird into the 2.8 meter common ostrich. There are about 10,000 living species, more than half of which are the Pacific or pitching birds that wings develop into according to a species. The only uh group without wings are the Asian one elephant birds. Birds have a number of unique feathers, including feather are made of amphibians. Amphibians are a diverse group of birds, which they can live both in water on land. It the uh I think was a straw animal. This will be living on water and uh land like frogs and all. But okay, amphibians are a diverse group of vertebrates that can live both in water and on land. They are characterized by their smooth, moist skin, their ability to breathe through their skin, their metamorphosis from aquatic larvae to terrestrial. Adult amphibians are the found all over the world except and stretch. Yeah, okay. Amphibians have a number of unique feathers, including smooth, moist skin. Uh, Amphibian skinners, meaning that is can absorb oxygen and water. This is the why. This is why amphibians need to stay moist. Ability to breathe or the skin. Amphibians can breathe on their skin in addition to using their lungs. Why this is amphibians that survive in water? Amphibians skin, they are not fish. Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. Amphibians undergo metamorphosis, which is the process of change from one from another. The larvae of amphibians are aquatic and breathe with the gills. As they develop, they lose their gills and develop legs and legs. This is allows them to live on land as an adult. Frog and wasp. Frog and wasps are the most common types of animal. They are known for their ability to jam their loud croaking noises. Here are some things you can to help amphibians. Here are some things you can help amphibians by your own. Reduce using pesticides and herbicides. Support organisms that are working protect and amphibians in their habitat. Create a pond or other water feature in your yard to provide a habitat for amphibians. Learn more about amphibians. Okay. Okay. Fish are the aquatic with fish are aquatic with animals that have gills and fins. They are most diverse group of vertebrates. With over 34,000 species, with fish living in all type of water, from fresh water to salt water, and from the surface uh, surface of the deepest part of the ocean. Fish have a number of unique feathers, including gills. Gills are the organs that allow fish to extract oxygen from the water. Fins are the user to swim and ring scales. Scales protect the fish body from the elements that predict of with. Okay. Streaming body shape. Streaming body shape. This streaming body shape helps to fish to swim efficiently. Fish play an important role in the environment. They are a food sources for many other mammals, including humans. Fish also help to control populations of animals and other small animals. Fish are, including human fish, are also help to control population of eating other small animals. Fish are also a part of the food chain, which means that they help to keep the ecosystem balanced. Here are some examples of different types of fish. Bony fish. Bony fish are the most diverse group of fish. Fish over 32,000 species. Bony fish have a skeleton made of bone. Bony fish. Okay. That cartilaginous fish. Cartilaginous fish have a skeleton made of cartilage, which is a flexible material. Cartilaginous fish include a sharks, scales, and rays. Cartilaginous fish. Jellyfish. Okay. Oh, Jewels fish are the largest diverse group of fish with only two service species. The hagfish and the lamprey. The jellyfish don't have jaws. Jellyfish. Fish are the facing numbers of threats, including habitat loss, pollution, and overfishing as a result of many fish species of declining in the population. We need to do our part of protecting fish other their habitat. Here are some things that do help fish. Avoid eating seafood that is not sustainability good. Support organisms that working to protect fish that their habitat. Reduce the use of pesticides and herbicides. Learn, learn more about fish and share what you know with others. Fish are the friends that are important creatures. We need to do our part to protect them. Okay, here are some key aspects of animal world, the world of animal. It's like a biodiversity adaptation. In the animals also have like this biodiversity habitats, ecological interaction, migration, conversation challenge, life cycle, social structures, adaptation like that. I will be explore. Okay. Biodiversity. Biodiversity also known as biological diversity. Okay. Is the variety of life on Earth encompasses all living organisms from the smallest bacteria of to the largest weeds and all the ecosystem in the uh, ecosystem in the vision they live. Biodiversity is essential for the health of the planet and for humans' well-being. There are the three main levels of biodiversity. Diversity, species diversity, and ecosystem diversity. Genetic diversity is of both genes within a population of species. It allows population to adapt to change and to reset the species diversity is the number of different species in an area. It is a measure of the richness of life and particular place. Ecosystem diversity is the variety of different ecosystem on Earth. It is included all the different habitat that organisms live in, such as forest, grassland, deserts, and oceans. Habitat that organisms live in, such as forest, grassland, desert, and oceans, such as a clean air, water, food, and biodiversity is important for a number of reasons as to provide with an essential ecosystem service, such as a clean air and water, food and medicine. Biodiversity also help to regulate the climate and to protect us the natural diseases. Biodiversity is also important for cruelty reason. Many have a deep connection to natural world, and wilderness is an important part they cultural identity. Okay. Biodiversity is also source of inspiration and creativity for artists, writers, and musicians. Pollution collide and over biodiversity under from the human a number of human activities, including habitat loss, pollution, climate change, overfishing, and as a result, many species are at a strict risk of extinction. We need to do our part to protect biodiversity. Here are some things you can do. Reduce your carbon footprint to help mitigate climate change, support us to sustainable fishing practices, avoid using pesticide and recycle and compost to reduce waste, support organisms or working to protect biodiversity, learn more about biodiversity and share what you know others biodiversity like that. Habitat is the natural home as we are talking about habitat. Okay, habitat is the natural home or environment of organism providing it with the food, water, shelter, and species of service. Habitat can be found all over that world from the highest mountain and deepest ocean. Rainforest. Rainforest habitat is the each habitat has its own unique sets of characters, which are the deep determined of factors such as a climate, soil type, and vegetation. This is the characters in the determine which is organism can live in that habitat. These are some examples of different types of animals. Rainforests. Rainforest that like habitat is like something very big places. Uh, this ocean is like there's a forest is like full of plants and trees and all like that. Okay. Uh, Rainforest is characterized by their high rainfall, warm temperature, and doesn't which these rainforests uh, are home to a wide variety of animals, including monkeys, snakes, birds, and insects. Tropical rainforest. Forests characterized by the trees and other woody plant forests that can be found in a variety of climates, and forests are there home to a wide variety of animals, including mammals, birds, reptiles, and amphibians. Tem- okay, okay. This is grassland. Grassland are the characterized by their grasses and their herbaceous plants. Grasslands can be found in a variety of climates. That temperature in grasslands are some to a wide variety of animals, including herbivores such as zebras and buffalo, and predators such as lions and cheetahs, like wild animals. Yes. Deserts. Uh, Deserts are characterized by the dry climate and swamp vegetation. Desert can be found in both hot and cold climates. This home to variety of animals of adapted to house and such as snakes, lizards, and camels, like that. It's like a hot and cold climate place. Oceans. Oceans are the largest habitat on the earth, covering about 70% of the planet's surface. Oceans are home to a wide variety of animals, from land crawled as a whales and ocean habitat. Okay. Habitat are the important for all living things. They provide us with the resources we need to survive, and they play the vital role in the health of planet. We need to do our part to protect habitat. Yes, some things you can do reduce your carbon dioxide. I see that in all the one. Migration is a seasonal move. We are talking about migration. Migration is a seasonal movement of animals from one habitat to another. It is a complex behavior that is driven by a variety of factors, including food and availability, climate, and reduce need. Are including food. Uh, Arctic turn migration. Arctic turn migration can be over short distances, such as a movement of birds from their summer breeding grounds of their winter grounds. It cannot be also long distance, such as a migration of salmon or from their fresh waters or grounds into ocean. Salmon migration. Animals use a variety of methods to navigate during migration. Some animals, such as birds, using positions in the sun as stars, and other animals, such as salmon, also sense of smell, like navigate. A rush butterfly migration. Migration is an important part of a life cycle of many animals. It allows them to access a resource that needs a service. Their refuse migration also help to us a salmon use the sense or smell navigate on ash butterfly migration. One minute. Okay. Migration is an important part of life cycle. Many allows that to access their resources they need to service their activities. Migration help to migrate is a important part of the life with many cycle of many animals. It allowed them to access the resources uh, they need. They need a service that reproduce migration also help to hear some examples of different types of migration. Bird migration. Birds are some of the most well-known migrators. Many species of bird migrate thousands of miles each other year between their breeding grounds and breeding grounds. Snow gives migration. Fish migration. Fish migrations are also migration long distance. Many species of the fish migration that's from fresh waters meaning ground or to the ocean where they grow reproduce. Okay, migration. Mammal migration. Mammal migration, some mammals also migrate long distance. For examples, wild beast migration thousands of miles of each year and search of fresh rather land. A wild beast migration. Insects migration. Insects are also capable of long distance migration of, for example, English butterfly migration thousands of miles each year between North America and Mexico. Migration is an amazing phenomenon that allows animals service and thrive in a variety of environment. It's also a reminder of a connection of the migration natural world. We Adaptation is the process which organism change over time response and environment. It's the process of evolution and allows organisms to first prepare mouth adaptation. There are two main types of adaptation. There are two main types of adaptation. Adaptation is uh, genetic adaptation and phenotypic adaptation. Genetic adaptation is a change in the genetic makeup of a population over the time. It's occurs there. They are is where individual users tries that the better species of their environment and they are most likely to survive and to repulse politic conformity to its environment. It's not interesting, but it can be passed down to over spread to every area. Adaptation can be seen in all living things from bacteria to humans. Here are some examples. Prepared mouth or adaptation. The prepared mouth adaptation classically a pharmacology genetic adaptation is early 18,000 species. 18,000 most prepared months via light and color. This has allowed them to complete themselves against the light stood as a result. The dark colored prepared mouth became better confirmed as the more likely to save the reptiles. Today, dark-colored prepared mouths are more common than light-colored prepared mouth. Most areas with a high levels of air pollution. Polar bear adaptation. Polar bear adaptation is polar bears are uh, well adapted into their core environment. They There are thick layer fat that insulates them and from the cold, and their bright helps them conservation. Themselves as snow polar bears so larger speed that help to walk on snow ice. That they have like our skin we have some hair like is they don't have like a white color skin. It's in the like that it will be there will be black color or with brown normal beard. In the white color white color hairs, that's why we call it polar bear. And then don't have the that white color hairs, it will be like a brown color beard. Uh, that is adaptation. It is are well adapted to their dry desert environment that have thick waxy skin that helps to prevent water loss. It also have spines that protect them from predators. Some cities have a long toes allow them to reach deepest underground of water. Adaptation is the essential process for the survival of water on Earth. It allowed organisms to cope with the changes their environment, such as a climate change, habitat loss, and the pollution. We can help to protect them. Okay. Then we are talking about ecological. Okay, ecological interactions. Ecological interactions are the relationship of a relationship between organisms within the ecosystem. These interactions can be positive, negative, or natural. Positive interactions are those that benefit both organisms. For example, pollination is the positive interaction between plants and insects. The insects are the plants to reproduce. They be carrying pollen from one plant to another plant. There are plants providing insect Okay. Positive reactions are those that benefit both organisms in order, for example, pollination as a linear interaction between plants and insects, and insects can help the plants reduce the carrying pollen of plants. Another and plants provide the insects with a food. Negative negative interaction are those that harm with the both organism involved. For example, predation is also is 1 minute. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Uh, uh, pollination is a positive interaction between plants and insects that insects help the plants reproduce the carrying pollen. Okay. Those are harm organism prediction is the negative interaction between is a prey. The predator is benefits by eating and prey, but the prey is harmed or killed. Natural interaction that also have no effect on ether organism. In order, for example, two different species of plants growing in the same area many have no effect that uh, each other. Ecological interactions are important of healthy systems and have uh, here are some examples different types of ecological interaction. Predation, that's act on the organism, that's another organism. For a lion eating a zebra is an example for predation. Hap- Herbivore is an act as organism eating plants. For example, a deer is eating grass and is a herbivore. Preservation act as an organism having or another organism benefit that experience of host examples develop living over. Interesting is the parasite. Metabolism. Metabolism is the positive interaction between two organisms. In live, both organisms will benefit, for example, and includes uh, living in and move as a direction of example management. In the clownfish protect the animal from the predator, and the animal of provide the clownfish with uh, a safe place to live. Okay, public. Population is a negative interaction between two organisms that are being for the same resources. For example, two lions competing for the uh, zebra is an example for gravity. Ecological interaction is a complex, can have a variety of effects that ecosystem. It's important to study ecological interaction, understand ecosystem work, the identify threats on the health. Here are some things we can do. Okay. Social sectors. Relevance of events or social arrangements in the society. It ecological various of group in industry and organism that make a society well uh, as the relationship between these and social structures provide a framework the social interaction help the maintain other and stability within the social. These are the now number different types of structures, but the most common include a social classes. For social classes as a system is a stratification. Then there's a pyramid social structure. Cases is a system as of social strate. Uh, each the system based on both cases and a TFLIO does the information meaning that members different cases or are not allowed to marry each other. Caste system is India. In India, gender is a social structure, regions and roles, behavior, influence, association, like as male or female gender rules, the culture to culture, but they typically refusing as the uh, uh, reflects the proper esteem and between a man and a woman. The gender rules raise the social construction. Therefore, the classification of people into groups based on based on the physical characters such as skin color, hair texture, and the facial features and like the existing social structures as a but abstract our less shapes of opportunities our relationship and disputes. It also plays a rules of preaching in the discrimination. We have worked to create more just equitable for social by challenges these social structures and advocating for the policies that promote equity in uh, education services about the social industry and weak against the mission. First association social structures is understand what we may be like how they produce the energy. Speak against a demonstration when we overhead this we need to speak against we are so uh to support the organism that is work committed this way. Both for needs of support and policies the remote qualities promote qualities we can use the voices elect the leaders will who will work to create a more just equitable society. Okay, now we are talking about the life cycle of the series of stages that organism goes to the throes and from time in the born until the dies stages of a life cycle vary organism to organism, but they involve a period of growth and development reproduction. Life cycle can be divided into three main types. A simple life cycle, complex life cycle, organism life with complex life cycle included in these are the life cycle are critical direction and life cycle where organism develops from the egg into an adult without another organism with any metamorphosis example of organism within from a fertilizer into adult without undergoing a metamorphosis. Some example of organisms symbolized is included bacteria, protein, and some complex life. These are the life cycle characterized by interesting life cycle. This is underground period metamorphosis and metamorphosis, which are this is right. Change from sections. Example of organism which is complex illness.
Excuse me, Muhdiya. Muhdiya, how many more slides you have, dear?
It's the last slide.
Okay, this is the last slide. Okay, please continue.
Life cycles. These are the life underground grounders. These included ancient amphibians and the many other elements. Generating life cycle. So this is life cycle are connected by two distinct generation as a hope generation that reproduce actually and deploy generation that reproduce sexually. The embryonic stage, as this is the stage of development that occurs within the egg of womb. During the stage, the emergent rapid growth and development. Larval stage. This is the stage of development occurs that organism has hatched or been born. Okay, during the stage, the organism continues the grow and develop, but may not be able to reproduce. A stage. It is the stage of develop. Okay, develop that occurs the organism reaches the sexually. Uh, sexually are full of dread and capable replace. The length of each life cycle can be creative from organism to organism. Some organisms, such as a bacteria, a length of each life cycle can vary greatly from organism to organism. Some organisms, such as a bacteria, have a life cycle last only few hours. Other organisms, such as humans, have a life cycle that's for many years. Okay. Thank you.
Muhdiya, actually, we have to wind up the class, okay? So
Okay.
tomorrow we will continue your Q&A session. Okay, dear? It was a nice presentation. Well done.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, okay, children. Thank you all for joining us. Okay? I'm
All
going to
right.
end the
Thank you,
meeting.
ma'am.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.